Pink tears on my face now. I don't even know how I got here from where I was. Everything just slowed down. City lights on my skin, beyond where my fears began. I was trying not to feel, now it's all crashing in. I remember all the late nights talking about a new life. You were drawing hearts on my hands, saying we would be alright. Yeah, we will be.
What is going on? We got the birdies up there just chilling on the power lines. Look at them just coexisting. Sup, birdies. It's cute, huh? Fucking cute. But yeah, like I said, guys, I'm not working for a good week, which means more time to vlog during the day. So it's a win-win. Other than that, hold on, the friend texted. I'm trying to reply. Oh, what the hell? What is this? Another bug. But yeah, more time to vlog during the day, which is cool. So my homie said something funny. But yeah, just I hope your guys' day is going good. You're doing what you should be doing, you know, working your way closer to your vision, your dream. That's what matters, you know. Like, it'll be to the point where you have no time. I should have put the wind filter on, it's windy. Whatever, but where you have no time to even be bored. You have no time to be bored. You have no excuse to be bored. As long as you're doing what you should be doing. Like, I used to be bored, but boredom is good. It's redirection to do what you need to do. You know, whether it's chasing a goal, a dream, whatever. Be bored. It's good. It helps with realignment. I remember I used to be bored all the time when I was younger, but it was when I was figuring out what I wanted to do in my life. Now I know what I want out of my experience, you know. I want to make videos, I want to make music, and I'm doing all that. And it's like, what's actually the song in the intro of this video and the outro is me. So I'm making music, you know what I mean? I'm making music that I've always loved to listen to, that I know that people might resonate and love to listen to too. Because that's what artists do, right? They make music that they like. We make music that we like. So, holy shit, that's a lot of ants. Damn, bro. Hold on. See that shit? It's crazy. It's a lot of antage. They get into work today, boys. Anyways, and girls. But, you know, it's like you're gonna be to a point where you keep going and chasing your vision or acting on your passions, your dreams, that you will have no excuse or reason or even time to be bored or sad. You know, we got shit to do. There's no time to be sad. There's no time to be bored. You know, as long as you're keeping that momentum going, I don't want to say chasing your dreams, because that implies it's running away, and it's not. I mean, like, you know what I mean, right? It's like, as long as you're acting on your dreams, your passions, you're solid, you know? You got no room for boredom. You're doing what you know you should be doing. But sometimes it's good to go outside and get that clarity, you know, like I do. I'm taking advantage of this time off. I'm able to make videos during the day, you know, take walks, get some air. Thankfully, the heat wave passed right now in California, up until summer at least. But like, it's like a good 68 degrees. It feels good. Like, simple shit like this, you know, this is peaceful as fuck. And just smelling the greenery around here, it's so good. Oh, hey, butterfly. There's a butterfly. I missed it. Wanted to get it on camera, but whatever. But I mean, look at this, man. There it is right there. You see it? Yeah, check right over there. Anyways. But I wanted to make this video because it's like, I felt this way before. You know, especially because I would compare myself to people. And it's like, you can't compare yourself to the people. You're not them. You know, that's their journey. That's their reality. You have to focus on your own journey, your own reality. You know what I mean? You're not behind. You're not behind. You're just comparing. So stop comparing, right? Once you realize that, you stop putting unnecessary pressure. You know what I mean? on yourself, because most people don't wake up feeling behind, right? They feel fine until they open up their phone, they see someone else. They see someone else's life, their success, their progress, and then suddenly the ego comes in and wants to compare and judge and make themselves feel like shit. Suddenly their own life feels smaller, slower, and less impressive. But here's the truth, guys, and this is some shit I've been through. Fuck that shit. Fuck that. No, we can't compare. You're comparing your life to someone else's highlight reel, right? You don't see their struggles. What they're posting is only a little fracture of what they really experience. We're all human. We're all going through our own shit. So you can't act like you know their life just based off an Instagram post or a TikTok, YouTube, whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? You don't see their struggles. You don't see their delays, their failures, their do-overs, their thoughts. They probably think the same shit. They probably don't believe in themselves. But they believe in themselves enough to keep going, right? To be where they're at. To where now you feel like you have to compare yourself. But keep going, because one day you're going to be someone that someone compares themselves to, right? You'll be a reflection for someone to do the same. For someone to keep chasing their dreams and their ambitions, you know what I mean? It's like, here's the truth. You're only seeing the best moments that they post and that they want you to see. And then you measure your entire journey against, that one frame. That's not reality. Everyone is on a different journey, a different timeline. Different starting points, different challenges, different path, and so on. So of course it's gonna look different than yours, but that doesn't mean you're behind. It just means you're not dumb. You know what I mean? And you're not supposed to be. And it's the moment that you stop comparing yourself is the moment you come back to your own body, your own path. No more self-abandonment, more self-love. Your own pace, your own progress, your own journey, and then suddenly everything's gonna feel lighter. Everything's gonna feel way lighter, clearer, aligned. You're not behind. You're just looking sideways. So look forward again. Look forward to what good can come and will come as long as you just keep going. You know what I mean? And it's like the more you focus on your own journey, the more you're going to keep that momentum going. There's no need for you to rush. There's no need for you to compare. Trust me, I've been there, done that, dude. There was a poem, actually just like a month ago, I was comparing myself to this streamer. And it's fucking, I'll just be honest, I was comparing myself to Clavicular. I don't know if you know. You've probably heard of him. He's like a 19-year-old streamer who does looks maxing or whatever. At first, I was like, wait, the ego is all like, he's more attractive than me, But then I'm like, bro, no, I'm attractive too in my own way. And first off, he does this weird plastic surgery shit and whatever to make himself look attractive. I'm naturally attractive. That's more of a W, more of a win. I didn't have to enhance my body to make myself look cuter. I just am cute, That just shows his own level of insecurity. It's like, why was I comparing myself? But the real bigger picture of why I was comparing myself wasn't the looks. It was because he's young, he's financially free. He's 19, I'm 26. He's free, I'm not. Sure, I'm free in other ways, but he's financially free, I'm not. So I got jealous. I compared myself to that. But it's like we're all on different journeys. He's sitting there being a streamer, and in a way being a nuisance to people, harassing. I'm over here helping people remember who they are beyond their ego in the body, and helping them, and myself, even helping myself through, our spiritual consciousness awakening journeys on this planet, whatever. So you can't compare. You can't. And it's the moment you compare yourself, the moment you abandon yourself, and then you view yourself as less and them as more, and you're not. No one is less, even if they're more successful than you in some areas. It doesn't make them better than you. It doesn't make you less. We're all equal. We're just on different journeys. And when you stop comparing yourself to other people's timelines, you begin to embody more of a grounded, self-loving vibe, because you're not abandoning yourself anymore. Fucking shit. There's a bee, flew in my hair. Fuck off. Because all this bush. bee territory. See all this white stuff, they love the pollen. But yeah, you know, it's like where awareness goes, energy flows. So bring your awareness to your own journey, your own body. And the more you do that, the more momentum you're going to have. You're going to feel better about yourself. You're going to look more magnetic, and you're going to act as, again, a reflection, a catalyst for other people to do the same, for other people to go within themselves and chase their dreams and believe in themselves, you know? And it's like, you could look up to people, you know, they could be your reminders to keep going. Like, Lil Peep was a reflection for me to keep making music, you know? A reminder. Or Jesse Rutherford from The Neighborhood, lead singer, he's always been an inspiration for me, he was a reflection of my own inner artist, right? To make music. But I didn't compare myself to them. But I allowed their reflection to remind me to keep going, you know? So it's like, people could serve as reflections, but just don't compare yourself so much to where you lose yourself. Because we're all one. We're all on our own journeys. And the more you remember that, the more you express yourself more rather than comparing and belittling yourself. Because why are you going to do that? Why are you going to have self-love? You're worthy. All these other people that you compare yourself to, they're worthy, you're worthy, you know? You're not less, they're not above, they're not you know? They just believed in themselves enough to where they are, where they're at, you know? And you will too. You will be there. You will be where they're at. Then in your own way though, in your own journey, not like, you know, it's not a copy and paste. So again, you're not behind, you're not ahead, you're right where you should be even. And every step you take is the right step towards being more so on the timeline that you wish to be on, you know what I mean? You just gotta keep going. The universe speaks in the language of physicality. You just gotta keep that physical shit going. Just keep doing it, you know? And like, you never know where you'll be in the next year. Like, for example, sorry, 2 years ago, I was in a completely different spot than I am at now. You know, I wasn't making videos, I was playing video games, not chasing my dreams. Single as a Pringle, you know? And now, I met one of those beautiful girls in the world, you know? Perfect in every way. Like, I literally manifested my dream girl because I started something that I wouldn't have even thought it would have led me to a partner. But that's the thing, right? When you're in alignment with the highest version of you, you're going to attract everything that's in alignment with that version of you. So I started doing my dreams, doing my videos, making my music, being that version of me. And that aligned me with a partner that aligned with that highest version of me that I've been embodying, you know what I mean? So the more you do what it is you know you should be doing, you're going to attract that ideal partner that's for you, you know? You're going to attract that ideal dream reality, job, whatever. All that had to happen was that you needed to just start and stop comparing. Because again, the minute you compare is the minute your energy goes away from your body and you abandon yourself. You're more magnetic when you're grounded in your own frame, believing in yourself, not comparing. Because everyone is you, but we're all reflections of each other, expressing. We're all the universe expressing itself in different forms. So no one is you, you know? You're so unique. This form express what it has to offer. Because the world needs your uniqueness. It needs your light. And don't dim it anymore. Maybe you've been dimming it for too long. No more dimming. Fuck that. You got this. I'm speaking to you, I'm speaking to myself. We got this. Now show him what you made of, Tiger. Go get him, Tiger. Have you seen Spider-Man? She's like, go get him, Tiger. It's funny as fuck. Yeah, namaste, lady, guys. I'll take a walk after this. And honestly, Get some Mexican food. Sounds bomb. Cause there's a new Mexican restaurant that opened like down the street, so I figured, fuck it, let's try it. But with this economy, a burrito is gonna be like $20. So I don't know, man. We'll see. Maybe I'll do it for the one time, but damn it, bro. Damn it. Anyways, I'll see you guys.
Same night, same thoughts, same fight, same dreams, same ghosts. Every time I close my eyes, I don't even try to hide. I just let it play, every memory go. All the what ifs on a loop. Yeah, everywhere we threw like proof. Yeah, I rewind it till it's worn. Still I press play once more. On repeat, on repeat, on repeat.